Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching. Today we are talking about Chain Soldier, Season 1, Episode 7, and I was right with the reward. That's all I'm saying. I was right with the reward. Last review, I said it was going to be some crazy thing, and it was. He got double-teamed, but not in the way you think. So, as always, we will be reviewing the censored version of the show. If you want to see the uncensored version, it is available. It is out there, but I cannot show that on the YouTube. So we start off beating up a bunch of Shukai, however you want to say it. And then we have Tenka versus this humanoid Shukai, who is a guy, and I think he is the weakest of the bunch, because obviously in this world, all the women have the powers, the men really don't, so it would make sense that the guy, Shukai, is significantly weaker than all of the other females, and apparently there are 8 of them. There are 8 of these humanoids, Shukai, altogether. That is what we know. It could be just a very masculine woman, too. I suppose that is a possibility. But very, very strong. Tenka here with her crazy teleportation techniques. She has a really, really cool ability and literally just transports people, can manipulate space and time. Literally dumps him into a black hole, into oblivion, and just gone. Yuki is all fired up. He was like, "Yup, I see them beating people up. Let's go get rid of some Shukai too." But the reality of it is that pretty much everybody did their part. They defeated the army, they defeated the guy, and they are good to go for the foreseeable future. So here we have all of them crammed, well, not really crammed, but all of them back in the Squad 7 barracks there as well. We have Nee being cute and adorable. They're pinching, the 2 commanders are pinching her cheeks there. Maybe a thumbnail. That might be a thumbnail. We might do a cutesy thumbnail instead of a lewd one for once. But here, the Squad 10 girl, whose name I'm always forgetting, she is fangirling over Yuki, and she's like, "Wow, you were so strong and powerful." She's the one that does the barriers and the healings inside of the barriers. Her ability is also very, very cool. Then we have a interaction here between Himari and her sister Yachio, if I'm saying that correctly. And she's like, "Hey, thanks for saving me. You were very helpful." They're basically trying to have better interactions with her sister, and she's like, "Yeah, no problem, it's whatever. So how about you come back home now?" She's like, "Nope, sorry. My place is here." So she, Himari is not leaving anytime soon. And then poor Yachio turning into stone. So they're off. Squad 7 is off. Back off to their barracks. Squad 10, she's back off to hers. She can teleport people everywhere, too. So it's space-time manipulation, teleportation, kind of all of that crazy stuff. Yuki is really beat, and it's time for his reward. Oh, yeah, we're getting down. We are getting down. And let me tell you, if you like the uncensored version, here's the censored version. Everything's going to be covered up, obviously. There's going to be white lines across things to censor them. But if you thought it was going to be something hot and heavy, reality is he's just tired and wants a good scrub down in a bath. Which, that's it. It's a good reward, too. 2 very attractive naked women giving you a bath. Doesn't sound like a bad time to me. And that's exactly what's happening. And Mari's basically, it's like the same as bathing an obedient dog. Poor Yuki. Poor Yuki. But, yeah, he's having a fantastic time. He's just enjoying the reward. Apparently, Nee is is it Nee or Nai? I'm going to keep saying Nee because I think it's funny. If that's not how it's pronounced. She is really good at drawing. And basically, she's like, here's 2 of the humanoids. So we know, they know of 4. We do learn later in the episode that there's a total of 8. He keeps thinking the one looks like his sister. We don't know. We don't know the connection yet. It's possible. Who the heck knows? I feel like it's going to be one of those things where I'm going to call it now and say, yeah, that's probably his sister. But ultimately, we do not really know what the heck is the relation with that. So creepily, Tenka shows up in Yuki's room and is watching him sleep. Yeah, that's some creepy stalker crap going on right there. And nothing comes of it. She doesn't do anything to him. But they're out. So now we have Kyoka Mari and Yuki are going out, driving around. They're going to the squad 7 barracks, or 6 barracks, sorry, dormitories. He said they're basically the same, and yeah, the layout of all the dorms are the same. This one has different color shingles. I think that's the biggest difference. This one is blue. I think this one is more, to me, it's more aesthetically pleasing because I just like blue. So they have a meeting. The two captains have a meeting talking about what's going on, what is the plan in the future. Yuki's like, all right, yep, I'll take care of here. And he's like, yeah. She's like, yeah, our caretaker. And there's some issue with the caretaker, hasn't been around much or something, whatever. But apparently the caretaker still did a really good job because he's going around starting to try to clean everything. Everything's pretty much already done. He gets a little bit flustered when he realizes he has to do their laundry. Meanwhile, Shushu is thinking about, the kiss that happened between her and Yuki, and she's like, I gotta get Yuki to like me more before she confesses his love. I'm assuming that's what that is. Anyway. So then he is off after doing the laundry to drop off Yochio's uniform. Knocks, nobody's there, goes in there, and yeah, Yochio is weirdly obsessed with her younger sister, Hamar, that's all I'm saying. She wants that lovely sister connection. Let's put it that way. But there's definitely some sort of creepy obsession going on there. So he just closes the door and dips. He then sees Sahara. She is sleeping in her underwear. Obviously, she is very powerful. Thinks that she is wrestling in her sleep, and/or thinks that he is a pillow. So he is getting smothered by all the parts you would like to get smothered by. Yes, you little incel. I know how you are. We all know how you are. It's okay. It's okay. What you do in the privacy of your own home is your own problem. But he just gives up. He just gives up and accepts it because he physically cannot overpower her. And I find that hilarious. I really do. I find that hilarious that he cannot physically overpower her. Hamari is waiting to speak to one of the commanders. She's waiting to speak to her sister. And then doesn't really know what to say. Doesn't really know how to get an interaction. So Yuki just gives her a towel and is like, hey, go talk to her. Go dry her off. Sahara talking about, their nature and their knowledge is based off of their abilities. With Yachio's always wanting to control things and spend time with a younger sister. And then, Hamari always wanting to please people, so being able to adapt with different abilities as well. But, I'm liking Sahara's character. She's got the whole Super Saiyan thing, so that's pretty cool, too. Then we go and, hands off the towel. And then she was like, wow, you could have said thanks for handing me off the towel. I can't hear you. You got the nice little sibling rivalry going on there. And then she's talking about, why don't we just show her, Yaicho's room. And he's like, yeah, that might be a little extreme. So two captains are talking about, did no early issues coming over here. Just some regular Shuki that they encountered. And that there's 4. But here are the 2 that we didn't see. I think we do get the names. I don't remember if I knew the names. Full Recovery Raren. So this snake girl pulled him out of the vortex last minute. She also has some sort of teleportation type deal, I guess. So he's still alive. No issues there. He definitely would have died, this Raren guy, if she did not save his butt. So Shioku is snake girl's name. I think... no, yeah, Shioku is Snake Girl's name. They were talking about how they wanted to evaluate the enemy's capabilities. They fought the 3rd Squadron. The captain wasn't there. They didn't have any issue. They wiped out the entire 3rd Squad. The issue. So this was kind of a test for them to see how powerful the Demon Corps were. Joru? Oh my god, Joryu. I'm going to say Joryu is the name of the winged woman here. Harpy, maybe? Harpy, I guess that's a good way to describe her. But basically they were assessing the captain's level, realized that they are very strong, and they're not going to do anything until all 8 of them. So there's 8 of these people. I'm assuming it's kind of like this is how they have squads. I know there's at least 10 squads for the Demon Corps. I'm assuming, I guess there's 8 different divisions for the Shukai leaders, we'll call them. I guess that's the best way to describe them, humanoid Shukai. But they're like, yeah, humans are interesting. And then we end off with Tenka asking to take Yuki from Squad 7 into Squad 6. So she is very, very infatuated with Yuki. I think she thinks maybe she can use his abilities or something. Not really sure. So it'll be interesting to see how that conversation ends. Here we learn Gina. Gina Bison is her name from the Tennis Squadron, and she's basically just explaining her power at the end here, of the abilities of the barrier, can heal everything in it. Thanks for watching. Let's see if we can get a nice fan service image for you. Let's see here. There you go. There's a nice fan service. Now let's find a better one for you. We'll go back a little bit. Excellent episode overall. Solid 8 out of 10. Could have been a little bit more action. That's really the only downside. Still images were perfectly fine. Definitely got the fan service. Definitely a little bit lacking in the storyline department. This is kind of like the what's going to happen next type scenario. A little bit of fighting at the beginning, but it's more of a planning stage, I guess, is the best way to describe it. But other than that, I think good to go. Hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, share, comment, all that fun stuff. And as always, have a good one.